Good morning. Welcome to Sunrise services at Alpha Ωmega Temple.
Buenos dias. Good morning, everyone. Look at that magnificent sunrise. The sun is back in the desert.
He is risen. All hail the sun, source of all life on earth.
The visible sun is the dispenser of life to the earth. May the invisible fire of the God Force fill our souls with energy from on high.
Take a nice deep breath and feel into your body. Feel all the ways in which your bones move as you breathe. And as you get in touch with your physical body, visualize yourself as the tree of life, however it is you imagine that tree to be. And grow your branches up high into alpha sky. Drive your roots down deep into omega earth. I call on you in the east. Alpha. I call on you in the west. Omega. I call on you in the north. Alpha. I call on you in the south. Omega.
Alpha,
et Omega,
the beginning
and the end,
and the path of the age between. Sunrise
and sunset,
and the path of the sun between. Birth
and death,
and the path of life between. Once again this morning we stand here at the place where heaven and earth meet. We stand with our feet upon the earth and feel the matter of the earth extending into our physical bodies. And from this place where heaven and earth meet, we reach out with our matter to the energy in the invisible, to the God force fire coming from the sun, stars, and the galaxies. And once again, we summon the angels in the invisible. I call on you, angels of the Treasury of Light, and I open the treasury using the power of the ancient names of opening, left to us by the Master Jesus. Fitexaiza. Attend. Axai. Liezaz. Open the gateway. And there are 12 heads in his treasury. And these are the names of the mighty angels that are in the places when they sing praises to my Father, and he gives light power unto them. Elazoioia. Zaphusaus. Oazoaes. Suzafi. Zozeops. Zezuias. Uizioe. Zuazai. Fuseav. Ozazus ho. Azuzeza. Azufai. Thus, having completed our journey through the places, and having received the light power from the angels, heads of the treasury, at length we came into the place of the midst, the place of the Father of the Treasury of Light, the place of power. Almighty Father of the Treasury of Light, emanation of my Father through the power of Ea. By your cipher and by your name, I invoke you, Almighty Angel, Zaizoa. Open the portal. I invoke the angels in the invisible, mighty hosts of the Lord, mighty shining burning ones, O great creatures of pure starfire, you who have ascended into the kingdom of light before us, you who once walked upon the earth, yet have risen into the invisible, O emissaries of the kingdom of light, I invoke you, I call you. Come forth. Manifest. O great ones, it is the intention of this ritual, as always, to establish human freedom worldwide.
Human freedom worldwide.
Protect the purity of our air.
Protect the purity of our air.
The purity of our water.
The purity of our water.
The purity of our food.
The purity of our food.
And the sanctity of our genetic code.
And the sanctity of our genetic code.
Set our people free.
Set our people free.
Human freedom worldwide.
Human freedom worldwide.
It is the further intention of this ritual that all those who seek for the waters of life promised by the Master Jesus shall be filled to overflowing with the God force energy in their immortal, energetic souls. And finally, it is the intention of this ritual that in that hour of death, when death comes calling to each and every one of us, that we shall shed this physical body like a serpent sheds its skin, to rise triumphant into the kingdom of life like the phoenix. So mote it be.
So mote it be.
I call upon the angels in the invisible, almighty ones, angels of the Treasury of Light, and I remind you of your ancient covenant with humanity. I know that normally you respect our free will and do not intervene in the affairs of human beings. But the hour is late, the need is great. We find ourselves invaded with demons from the lower realms here on earth. Leaders of the earth are possessed by demons, and people who would enslave humanity are in power. It is time that change. Cast out the demons.
Cast them out!
Help us to establish peace, love, and understanding on all the earth. So mote it be.
So mote it be. Take a moment now to again feel into your body. Your body is your most important magical tool. And when you can feel every cell in your body, you are fully activated to be the powerful, sovereign individual you are. Nothing can stand in your way. No minor evil will avert you from your path. Your focus is clear and strong. And when your focus is like a laser light, like the light coming from the sun, pouring down in violent ferocity to infuse you with power and energy so that you might smite those who get in your way. This is your power as a guardian of the light, as a warrior of the light. Remember, you are important in this battle. Every single individual on earth is a battlefield within themselves. And when you accept the power of the light into yourself, nothing can stand in your way. You become invincible in your sovereignty.
Brothers and sisters, what a beautiful Sunday morning. My goodness, the God force has returned. The heat is returning to the desert. And you will notice over the coming months as we move through spring and into summer that from the times of darkness and cold into the times of burning brightness, all this time, every day, we will experience the God force grow stronger and stronger and stronger within us. Don't worry about what you will say. Let the God force speak through you. Don't worry about correct action. Let the God force guide your steps. Everything is provided. The light, the energy is full of life. It's full of information. It will guide you. There is no need for an intercessor between man and God, for we have the direct contact with the God force shining through us. There is no need to rely on others, for we have the direct, immediate contact within. The Master Jesus once said, "Seek ye first the kingdom of God, and all other things will be given to you." That is our mission. That is our pledge, to seek to ascend into the kingdom of light. And yes, it is true. As long as you remain on the straight and narrow path, which leads to ascension, which leads to the kingdom of life, all other things will be given to you. Your material needs will be taken care of. Everything will manifest in just the right way, as long as we are connected with the God force and manifesting that energy on earth. We live here on earth in the garden of souls. This is Eden, where we spend our childhood learning the lessons of individuality before we ascend into the invisible, as have those who have gone before us and who have ascended before us. The time has come. We are in the hour of the great awakening between eclipses here in America. The next solar eclipse comes in 2024, which wraps up this period of awakening as we enter into the next phase. It is no accident that at this time the ancient magic of Jesus has been rediscovered. For the Master Jesus planted many, many seeds Some of those seeds fell on the rock and withered and died, but some of those seeds found fertile soil in our souls. Many of us here on the planet, since the mission of the Master Jesus 2,000 years ago, have been maturing as souls. Many of us now are ripe for the harvest. There is no need to go on coming back incarnation after incarnation on this planet. The time of the harvest is here. All the ripe souls that are ready to ascend, the magic has been returned to us to complete our ascension. For this is the hour of the great ascension. The hour of the rapture is at hand.
Until we have the pleasure of each other's company again, may the God Force run strong within you. And, as always, may your magics work better than expected.